20 to 10 on this Friday morning. This is Today. I'm Yuveka Rangapal. Good morning. Now, the Tax Ombud is encouraging people to use its free services. If you feel SARS is treating you unfairly, well, that could be all of us, couldn't it? It says millions are lost because taxpayers feel intimidated by the taxman. Well, joining us now is CEO of the Office of the Tax Ombud, Thabo Legwaila, who's going to help us navigate this. Thabo, good morning. Thanks so much for your time. So, you know, you're of the mindset that as a result of the demands on the fiscus because of the COVID-19 virus pandemic, we are probably going to see taxpayers facing a lot more challenges. They're going to have to face some changes. What kinds of challenges and changes has COVID presented us with in terms of our taxes and how we're dealing with them?
Good morning, Yuveka, and good morning to your viewers as well. Spot on right there, Yuveka. The point that we are at right now is a point where not only South Africa, but all countries in the world are experiencing a lot of revenue shortage because of the pressures that have been brought about by the COVID-19. So we're finding that the tax authorities are going to be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more diligent in collecting their taxes. So what we do as the Office of the Tax Ombud is to make sure that when the South African Tax Authority, the SARS, collects its taxes from you and I, they do that within the precincts of the law. So we basically would like to conscientize taxpayers that this period would result in a lot of more contact, a lot of more focus by tax authorities, and that they should not allow themselves to receive bad service or substandard service from the tax authority.
And is that what we've actually seen over the past couple of years, Thabo? Have you dealt with many cases where you also say that, you know, legitimate ways of collecting tax? Have we seen the taxmen sort of, blur the lines quite a bit over the years and take advantage of taxpayers?
Absolutely. In the recent past, I mean, in our report that we issued in June last year, we actually showed how the tax authority failed to stick to the timelines that are requested or that are required to be stuck with by the law. And also we've seen a situation where in our annual report we reported huge amounts of refunds that were held by SARS that were not paid to taxpayers to the tune of about 170 million. That's a huge amount of money, if you can imagine. And to a huge number of taxpayers in relation to vast areas of taxes. So refunds are one of the big issues that our country's taxpayers face with the SARS.
Okay, well, I was going to be specific about that because I know lots of people, friends and family, were waiting for their refunds as well. Thabo, you speak of how the taxman is going to need more money, how he's going to be more aggressive in trying to collect that money, which is why you're offering your services to taxpayers who, on the other hand, might be saying, look, we've also suffered. We've had a very, very terrible year. We don't have the money to give you. Would you be able to assist in cases like that, where people actually who were good taxpayers in the past, because of the year they've had, whether it's business, whether it's personally, are not going to be able to meet their obligations?
Yes, so our tax system allows taxpayers to enter into certain compromises or arrangements with the tax authority, with the SARS, in terms of which taxpayer would say, I just simply do not have the money that you want me to pay you. Let me pay you in installments, for example, or can you please defer this? The government has also tried, as we have seen just at the when COVID about, where government provided some relief measures in order to enable taxpayers to still be able to conduct their businesses during these difficult times.
All right, Thabo, very quickly for us, if you can give us just some avenues or ways of which the taxpayers can actually get hold of you. Is there an email address? Is there a phone number? I'm assuming you're going to be very popular over the next couple of weeks.
Thanks, Yuveka. Yes, taxpayers can contact us, or as a general matter, they can go to our website, which is www.taxombud.gov.za, where they would find a lot of information about how to contact us. But our email address is complaints@taxombud.gov.za, and they can call us on 0800 662 837, which is a toll-free number.
All right, thanks very much for that, CEO of the Office of the Tax Ombud, Thabo Legwaila. Many ways that you can get a hold of them. One of those, the one I managed to actually catch, complaints@taxombud.gov.za. I think that's going to be flooded over the next couple of days.